Everybody, it's Joyful Jalen. I'm back and we are talking about the boys today. Let's do it. I know it's been a long time since I've posted things. I've been so busy. I've been going out on my first vacation and booking some of my first few acting jobs. So thank God. Please subscribe to stay updated. I'm coming out with a vlog on that. I'm new to YouTube. Please subscribe and comment and talk back and forth with me. We need to talk about what's going on in the boys. First of all, let's talk about Sage. I love Sister Sage. That is my favorite character on the show. I also met Susan Hayward in person. She is so nice. She's so talented. I'm a huge fan. That's my favorite character. I'm just in love with everything she's doing. I think that she's gonna have a big reveal at the end of the season. Like, I don't think we know yet just how smart she is, and I think, cause like we know she's smart, but I don't think she has revealed just how smart she is. Like, I think there's gonna be a big reveal at the end where it's like, no, I had all of this set up. Like, everything you guys were gonna do on both sides, I've thought about, and I don't really like any of you. So I feel like she also has like a super secret weapon to like kill Homelander. I feel like she's the type of person, like I just feel like she's like, oh, that virus y'all are trying to create, oh yeah, I've been had that like made, it's in my cabinet. I just feel like, I also feel like she knows A-Train is the mole and the, person who's betraying everybody, but for some reason she really cares about A-Train, so I'm really interested in that relationship. I don't think it's romantic, but I think she does care about him. I love Starlight. She is also one of my favorite characters. I think that they are setting her up to fight Homelander. I feel like a lot of people are like, oh, her powers suck and all she can do is absorb electricity and like she didn't do anything. And they're like, oh, she can't really fly yet and blah, blah, blah. I think they're setting her up to take down Homelander, to be the like person who fights Homelander. First of all, I love her powers. Like, I think she's underrated. I don't think the writers know what to do with her, but I think they are setting her up for bigger things. I also love that they have all the characters this season confronting their past. So I love that part of her past was Firecracker and acknowledging that not everybody's just good all the time and not everyone's just evil all the time. There are some gray areas, and one of the quote unquote good people in the show was actually a jerk and caused a lot of damage to somebody. Let's talk about Kimiko. I hate how they always have Kimiko getting blown up and exploding and dying. Like, it would be a little bit more tasteful if it was like a terrible person, like the Deep. Like, we don't like the Deep, right? So it would be funnier. But Kimiko's mostly innocent for the most part. So I don't understand why they always have her. There was a scene where Starlight tried to fly and catch her and she just splattered all over the floor. And it's like, it's played for comedy, but I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's funny. They do that to a lot of characters who have these like regenerative powers where it's like they're just dying for no reason. And I'm not feeling it for Kimiko. I also love how she has to confront her past and she's not all innocent. Like, she, seduced another kid into the child imprisonment thing that they had going. So it's cool to see her confront her past. Also, what happened to that girl? Like, she blew her up with a rocket launcher and then like she screamed her name, but what's happening with that girl? I was so confused this season because I thought for the past 3 seasons that Kimiko and Frenchie were in a relationship. They are in a relationship, but it's a friendship. I thought they were in a relationship. So when it's revealed that Colin is dating Frenchie, I'm like, oh, so they have an open relationship. And it's like, oh, no. Frenchie loves Kimiko, but Kimiko does not love Frenchie. So Kimiko's like, go get what you gotta do. That just was so not clear to me. It just was so not clear. I'm glad they explained it, but it just wasn't clear. Speaking of Frenchie and Colin, I hate their story because it feels like it came out of nowhere. You know, Colin and Frenchie have been missing for the past 2 episodes. You know, I'm seeing a lot of online comments about how people don't like the story. It's just out of nowhere, and it's just it's not really adding to the story in any way. So let's talk about Mother's Milk. Look, all I'm gonna say with Mother's Milk is that I don't care what's going on with his daughter. I don't care what's going on with his ex. I'm just mad that they have this man always doing the most humiliating things. Like, he's getting an herogasm. Like, he opened the door and he was exploded on. And then they have him in this web weaver scene where he has to shove the drugs up the guy's butt. It's just like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like they have this black man doing all this humiliating stuff. It's never Butcher, you know. So I'm like, I don't get it. I don't really get why they have him always doing the weird stuff. I did love the story and the writing that they were doing with Huey's father and how Huey had to confront, like, how he had been neglecting his father, because that's real. I did like that story and his mother coming in, and I thought that was interesting. But I was so confused when Huey decided not to give his father the compound V and his mother put it in. I thought his mother, because she used to work for Vitality, which is like a subgroup of Vought, and I thought she had her own compound V, and I thought that would be really interesting if they were both thinking about giving him the V, and Huey decided not to, and the mother did, because the mother has control. She's been, through the will, she's been given control over Huey's dad. I thought it was weird because it's like, okay, so you knew what compound V was and then you put it in his system. It's just, I don't know. I thought it would be more interesting if she also was thinking the same thing. I thought it was so sad to see his father go away like that and pass away. But I feel like his mother is going to be his new moral compass. And I do like the way the writing is going in that direction. It just feels like now that his father is dead, it's like, okay, I guess that's all wrapped up in a beautiful bow now. So funny when Tech Knight thought he was Web Weaver and doing all that dungeon stuff. I thought all the dungeon stuff was funny. I just thought it was so over the top. And it's kind of getting crazy with the boys. Like, it's like when you think they've done the most like over the top thing, they do it again, and that's kind of insane. I don't really know what's going on with Butcher, but I know this. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate in the comments. I do not like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I do not like... Is he a good actor? Yes. But I just feel it was so unnecessary for him to be in this show. Maybe I'm biased because I hated Negan in The Walking Dead, how, like, he was evil and people are like, oh, keep him on the show and we love Negan. And I was like, no, like, get revenge on him. So, you know, seeing him back in this show, I feel like it's unnecessary. But people love him for some reason. I don't get the hype. Someone explain it to the comments and me. Please let me know why you love him so much. I'ma listen. I'ma try my best to listen. I don't really know what's going on with Butcher, especially with this parasite thing where I'm like, okay, so is he gonna die? Is he not gonna die? Is the parasite part of his superpower? I was shocked that he had been hearing not one voice, but two. Like, Becca was the angel on his shoulder and Jeffrey Dean Morgan was the devil on his shoulder. But I'm more concerned about what's happening with this parasite. Like, what's going on with that? Let's talk about Firecracker. I love Firecracker as a character. I do not like that she doesn't have any powers. That blows me. I see all of the political stuff happening on The Boys, and I'm like, come on, y'all. Like, I want to get away from politics. I sit down and watch The Boys to see stuff get exploded and watch superheroes beat each other up. Like when Starlight was beating up Firecracker, I love that stuff. But the whole politics and... I just don't like watching that stuff because I want to escape. I want to watch The Boys to not watch that. But hopefully she gets bigger powers. Like maybe the whole apology from Starlight will like set something off where she actually does control fire. Like that would actually be cool. I don't know where she's going with this whole like I'm nursing Homelander thing. And also, how did she know that? Did she sneak into his room? And also, someone let me know, is that an actual thing? Can you actually like take medication to like lactate in your breast? I feel like Firecracker's gonna die at the end of this season. I feel like Firecracker's gonna die at the end of the season. I love Victoria Newman's actress, whoever that woman is. She's, first of all, she's beautiful, and then secondly, she's killing it as an actress. I just don't know what side she's on and like what her goals are. And like maybe that's the point of the show, but I just don't know. Is she evil or is she not evil? She wants to be president, and then like for what? Now let's talk about Homelander. Of course, Homelander is one of the greatest villains of all time. But I also want to say, the comments, you can tear me up, say what you got to say. I don't like Anthony Starr's acting. I know. Everyone's like, what? How could you not like? I feel like he keeps doing the same thing over and over with the mumbles and the with the like when he gets annoyed or irritated, he'll do the mumbling lip thing, and like there don't get me wrong, he's not a bad actor. I believe he's a good actor. I think it just stays in the same place all the time, and I think it stays in the same place because I think Anthony Starr is actually like a psycho in real life. Like, did y'all hear like he beat somebody up at a bar with a bottle? Like, you guys didn't hear that story of like him doing that? I'm like, I don't think Anthony Starr is acting. I think Anthony Starr is actually a narcissist. That's just how I feel. Maybe I'm wrong. Hit me up in the comments if you want. Those are just my thoughts. I feel like he could go to the gym and work out. Like, I was looking at a comment and somebody was like, I just love how meta he is and how he doesn't work out to like comment on some. I'm like, no, get in the gym and go get some muscles and like forget all that fake stuff. Like, get some actual muscles. You have the money and the like, you can like afford a personal trainer, so get up and get some muscles. Those are my current thoughts on The Boys. What are y'all thinking? Do you also love Sister Sage? Who is your favorite character? Again, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.